Here we are again in my little kitchen in Lecce in the south of Italy. My name is Francesco and today I've got another simple recipe for you. I'm going to make a farinata again, which is a chickpea flour flatbread. The batter for this is simply chickpea flour with water, a pinch of salt and some olive oil, so it's very simple. The only thing is that you need to prepare this in advance and let it sit for an hour or two. Some people say it needs to sit overnight or at least 8 hours. I think that's exaggerated. After 2 hours, trust me, it's going to be fine. All you need to do then is to pour it into a frying pan, put your topping on it and bake it in the oven. It's going to take 15 or 20 minutes at the most to bake. Today I'm going to top it with some asparagus, which is in season, some shallot, cherry tomatoes, chili flakes and rosemary. So very simple ingredients. It's going to be really delicious, a lot easier to make than a pizza and healthier too. So I hope you enjoy the recipe. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel, come back and follow me for more. Let's cook. For today's recipe you are going to need chickpea flour, green asparagus, shallot, rosemary, chili flakes, cherry tomatoes and a good extra virgin olive oil. Cut the asparagus in half so that it cooks more quickly. I trimmed the length also so that it fit easier into the frying pan. I'd like to say I saved the end pieces to put in a soup or something, but I didn't. I nibbled on them raw. Next thing I did was to slice the shallot as thinly as possible. The same goes for the cherry tomatoes. They need to be sliced really thin because it's not going to bake for very long, just 10 or 15 minutes at the most. With the tomatoes sliced, the last thing I needed to do was to finely chop some rosemary. Just a small sprig will do. As for the batter for a farinata, you're going to need about 1.5 cups of chickpea flour. Either put this through a sieve or use your whisk to break up any large lumps, then add a pinch of salt, a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and enough water as it takes to make a smooth batter, about the consistency of pancake batter. Let the batter sit for a couple of hours and then you're ready to fry. Get your pan nicely coated with extra virgin olive oil, pour in the batter, and once it's leveled out, as it sets really quickly, I decided to turn off the heat. Then add the topping as quickly as possible, whilst the batter is still soft and all of the ingredients sink in a little, so they're nicely fixed. First the asparagus, then the cherry tomatoes, after that, of course, the shallot, and at the end, the finely chopped rosemary, some chili flakes, a last sprinkle of salt, and a drizzle of good extra virgin olive oil. Once all of the toppings are down safely and you've seasoned and added the oil, turn the heat back on until you see that the base has set and that it comes loose from the pan. At this point, you're ready to go into the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for about 10 minutes until everything is nicely firm and well cooked. After 10 minutes or so, take it back out of the oven, add a little more extra virgin olive oil just to make sure that everything goes lovely golden brown, and then pop it back under the grill for a final 5 or 6 minutes depending on how strong your grill is. But it really doesn't take long. And then it will look something like this. Absolutely beautiful. Serve it immediately, nice and piping hot, straight from the oven. This is an absolute treat. So much quicker than a pizza and healthier too. Buon appetito!